What just happened? Everything is... started over. Well, it's still horrible to look at, but it's not going to kill us, so... What are you, anyway? That song you played, that instrument. That instrument? Wait, that's it, your instrument. The mask salesman said that if you got that back... or if you got back the precious item that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what? You know what? I did forget. So I'm glad you reminded me. Hey everybody. No, stop. Do not. Do not. Yeah, so... Did that dog just jump in the water? Okay, no, I thought he was dead. Oh, I forgot. Time's moving. Time's moving. Gotta pause. Yeah, so last time we, made it to a new land. We made it to Termina. And, we got all of our stuff stolen. We got beaten up. We got bashed over the head. We got, mutated into a horrible, tortured soul of a Deku scrub. We got profiled because of it. We unlocked a repressed memory of better days, and still haven't found Navi, which is the whole reason we're actually out here doing this. I want you to remember every single thing that happens to us. I want you to remember that it all happened in an effort to just find our friend. We just wanted to find our friend. And this idea of friends and letting go of people, we'll start to see that sort of rise to the forefront of the story as time goes on. Yeah, if you notice, resetting time, we actually get to keep the Ocarina of Time, because obviously when we went backward and forward through time before, it also came with us. Because we used it to play the song that sent us back. Yeah, so now the Song of Time actually lets us reset to the beginning, but that's all it lets us do. But however, if you remember, the Scarecrow told us that it can also play that a very specific song could be used to play two other songs that are not listed here. Does this actually play it? Oh. Interesting. So there's two things we can do. You either play each note twice, and that plays the song of double time, which will jump forward, I think, half of a day. So like if it's morning, it'll jump to evening, and then it'll jump from evening back to morning. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. So yeah, there's a song of double time, and then there is the song of something else. Let me see here. Yeah, if we play... Oh, I think if we play it if you play it backwards, it doesn't move backwards, but what it does is it slows things down by half. So I think time moves in half speed, which is cool. It's cool that those are hidden songs. I like how the way you have to play them. And you don't have to worry about accidentally just playing the Song of Time, because I'm pretty sure what happens is I'm pretty sure it gives you a prompt of like, oh, do you want to reset time? Don't worry, I will for sure accidentally play that. Okay, that is without a doubt. But yeah, so first things first, let's go talk to our man over here. Also, I like how it what it does is it showed us the cutscene of all the stuff that happened before we entered town happening in quick succession. I don't know if that means we have to repeat all that, because Tattle was talking like this was the moment that we became conscious that we went back in time. So all that stuff that happened before, is always going to happen before, no matter what. There's no changing that. But the question now becomes, what can we change? Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Yeah, aren't you a little curious how we did that so quickly? Because I'm pretty sure if everything's timed correctly, we just talked to you about that. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it! I love that. I think that little jingle right there, I should have let it play out a little bit more. I thought it would have continued. I think, is that the only time that little jingle was played? Then listen to me. Please play this song that I'm about to perform, and remember it well. Dude, your neck, your head is spun around to an uncomfortable degree. Yeah, so while some songs are repeated for Ocarina of Time, we have a whole slew of new ones to learn. I love the way the horn sounds. Oh, I love the waving goodbye to him. The relief. Song we've been hearing since we got here. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. Troubled spirits, and it turns them into masks, meaning that obviously I've heard the theories before that tree that we see at the beginning, that Tattle says, looks a whole awful lot like the sad expression stuck on your face. That tree was the spirit that sort of took us over and transformed us. Didn't take us over as in it had control of our body, but it entered us and turned us into that Deku scrub. And I like this is the first instance of sort of healing, moving on from trauma. We don't know anything about that Deku scrub, but I like how at the end there, the way Link is waving goodbye to it, and it looks like less aggro. Because it did chase after us, right? But clearly it was like tormented. Whatever happened to the spirit, whatever happened to the Deku scrub that turned into that like malformed tree, it was clearly tormented. And I feel like that little scene right there was us putting it to rest, and us sort of like, it's like we had a force inside of us, and then we made peace with it. In this line right here, I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Now we can freely change back into that form whenever we need to. So it's like now we are going hand in hand with it instead of being forced to inhabit it. Now it's more like we're working together, and I really like that. Ah, yes. I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just wear. When you remove it, you will return to normal. You got the Deku mask to keep as a memento. I like how he talks about that. He talks about it like this is a great thing. Like he's talking about it like this is like a companionship now. It's like you can have this mask. It's a memento now. It's like remembering this healing that happened here is an event to hold on to and cherish, even though it was a traumatic experience. You've moved past it now, and that's important. That's like an interesting. It's just the language they use here is really interesting. So yeah, this is the introduction to masks. Masks are like items, we can equip them. There are like 20 in the game, I think. There's a lot. They all do something different, from really interesting to borderline useless to niche to extremely useful things. So that's super cool. Wear the mask to inhabit the body of a Deku. Now that I have fulfilled my promise to you, so please, give me that which you promised me. Oh, right, yeah, so funny thing. Link looking down. I will say the cutscenes have a wonderful comedic timing to them now. They really bumped up the animation of the cutscenes up a couple notches, because the timing of everything is so funny. Don't tell me. My mask? You did get it back, didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. Title drop. An ancient tribe, interesting. So this is the introduction to a power outside of anything that we have faced yet. So far, we've just been dealing with Ganon and his minions. According to the legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great. The Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now, that tribe from the legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. Yeah, so now we're dealing with some ancient power that's so old that there's no one is around to tell of its power, of its purpose, of the extent of which it, the extent of its power, what to do about it. Cause see, like, at least with Ganon's forces and his minions and the dark forces we fought in Ocarina of Time, there was at least some remnants. The Sheikah are ancient as well, but there still lived like texts and members, and their legacy still lived on in Hyrule through various means, right? But with Majora's Mask, we're dealing with a power so ancient that there is no record. There's only this man's recollection of what it can do, maybe, but no record of the full extent of its power. Although, obviously, if you look up in the sky, it possessed the moon, which is not a small thing. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. I love the Happy Mask Salesman. Easily one of the best characters. I hope, I pray. I didn't finish this thought last time, but I was talking about how this is one of the few examples we have, if not the only real example we have outside of Phantom Hourglass, and barely that, of a true sequel to a Zelda game. I hope Tears of the Kingdom meets this level of just fascinating concept, fascinating story, interesting execution, and I hope the themes. I mean, just from the teaser trailer, it looks like it's gonna get dark, and I hope it does. I hope it gets really dark. I hope it gets scary. I hope it has horror vibes. Right now, it looks like some beautiful, like, autumn leaf, like, Ghibli-esque sky adventure, and I'm also down for that. But Nintendo, please. I want there to be upsetting stuff in it. I want there to be some scary stuff. I mean, heck, they could even go full Majora's Mask and bring Majora back. That ancient green or like red glowing like tentacle energy stuff that's like shooting throughout the teaser trailer, the very first teaser trailer of Tears of the Kingdom. What if that's like, what if it's Majora? What if that zombified corpse at the end of it? What if that thing is what Majora was before getting imprisoned in the mask? What if that's what's left of it? Or some equivalent thing, or just some ancient power outside of Ganondorf. Because if it's some ancient power outside of anything that we know, suddenly anything's on the table, right? So far in the Zelda series, we have very few examples of forces outside of Ganon. We have Vati, which has been used a couple times. We have Zant. We'll get to Zant. There's the dude from Spirit Tracks is like his own thing. But he's also like a Demon King, right? So it's not like brand new idea. The lady from A Link Between Worlds, painting lady. But she's also like a female Ganondorf, isn't she? Yeah. See, so it's really up in the air. I would love to see a brand new villain, and I want the villain to go hard. I want the villain to be legitimately frightening. And now that Imp has it, I am begging you, you must, oh, that look on his face, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. We were given a hint. It was a lot of stuff was happening, so it was really easy to sort of like forget about it. But Tail did mention that 4 places: the sea, the mountains, the canyon, and the swamp that we need to go to find. He said the people, the ones there. Who the heck knows? You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. You'll do fine. Surely you'll be able to recover Majora's Mask. Only 71 hours remain, but time is not eternal. Please make the most of your time. I believe in you. I'll be waiting here for you. Yeah, so that's it. Time's a ticking. That mask. The Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. Swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon. That Tail was trying to tell us about. Betty was referring to the 4 areas just outside of town. There's 1 each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who were there? I have no idea. He always skips the important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. Yeah, the swamp is the first place to go. But, hey. Hey, wait, no, talk to me. Hey. 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 Hey, talk to me. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. No, I'm not gonna kill that guy. That'd be crazy. I'm not crazy. I like how the more I pursued him, the faster he started sprinting away. That's pretty funny. So yeah, here's the thing. Much like when we first exited Kokiri Woods, or rather, Hyrule Castle the first time, there's like a bunch of stuff to do. Like a bunch of things to get before we head off to the swamp, even. We are going to be collecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of heart, a bunch of items, a bunch of things, other things in general. Dang, we're getting a lot of masks already? Here's the thing, this is why I like having a guide, right? Because I would have assumed that like none of this stuff would be available right away. But it is, so I'm going to look and see the first thing we can be doing. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay, so first things first. Oh, in order to fuel this next little leg of our adventure, I made in commemoration of another series started. Oh, another Zelda game started. I made another Roy Rogers, which is what I made at the beginning when I started Ocarina of Time, I'm pretty sure. I put too much grenadine in it because there was less Coke than I thought there would be. But man, it tastes down good though, I gotta be honest. Okay, so first things first, we were told by the Great Fairy that if we managed to get our normal human form back, we could go back to her to get another thing that would be useful. Oh, actually, really quick. Oh, also, we have a little, we have like a little magic ore to our spin now. I'm pretty sure if we hold it down. Yeah. So we got this like way earlier than we did before. Oh, crap. Link's got mad hops now. I'm not used to it. But now we can get heart container number 2. Not bad. Let me consult this really quick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we can go up here and talk to the Great Fairy. And she's going to give us something that's like fairly vital. I couldn't imagine doing the fairy collection quests without this item. Oh, right. That is another thing. I forgot. Yeah, everything resets, meaning we have to go get the fairy again. I think that's like the big sort of thing to remember. You know, I will say, I love it, the way everything looks in N64 graphics, like, regardless, right? But I will say, the guide I'm using has, is technically, like, using the 3DS, for visual examples. The visuals on the 3DS remake, you know, say what you will about, oh, you know, I'm gonna get some money out, actually. Because I might want to, for my own sake, try some of those mini-games again. Yeah, see, our money actually stays. I don't know how this person doesn't think about the fact that they shouldn't remember us pulling out money, but... yeah, give me, like, 20. And there's no... there's no, charge, because it's in the middle of the day. I can't believe they put banking fees in this game. Why would you do that? Of all the things to do to add realism to the game. So say what you will, though, about, like, I've heard that there's a lot of changes, there's changes to the 3DS remake of this game that are, like, not great for it. Like, weird changes that just were unnecessary. But regardless, you gotta admit, they did a great job with the visuals. They really give it a vibe. So yeah, now we can activate the owl statues, which let us do two things. We can save our progress, and we can quit too. Oh, we can actually quit, which is interesting. The next time you reopen your file, you'll resume playing at this very place and time with your current status. Yeah, I guess they did things this way because of the time limit system now. Warning, if you reopen this owl file, then reset without saving at the owl statue, you'll lose the progress you've saved here. Oh. The next time you open the file, you'll restart at day 1 with the status you had when you last saved using the Song of Time. Okay. Okay, so in a weird way, the Song of Time is like normal saving, and the owl statues are quick saving, kind of. Save your progress up to this point and quit playing. And quit playing? No, I don't want to quit playing. I just wanted to save. Weird, okay. Okay, well that's important to remember then, I guess. So every time I'm done, I either need to reset everything with the Song of Time, or... or find an owl statue. That's gonna be wonky. I'll have to get used to that. Oh, we also did keep our magic boost, so that's something to remember. For now, this is all I can offer you. Allow me to ease your weariness as a token of my gratitude. That was an interesting shot. Oh, kind young one, scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and return them to the fountains. Surely they will add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good, so that the stray fairies will not fear you. Oh, that's an interesting way to explain that. You got the Great Fairy Mask. Stray fairies will fly to you when you wear it. You'll know when you're close to a fairy who's lost in a temple if the mask's hair begins to shimmer. Oof. Yeah, so now instead of a couple gold Skulltulas in every temple, we're gonna have like 20 stray fairies. So that's gonna be a bit more of a nightmare, but you know what? I'm dedicated to 100%. I'm gonna do it. Come see me whenever your quest has made you weary. Yes, ma'am. So that's mask number 2. Not bad if I say so myself. Got the piece of heart. Okay. So next thing's next. Talk to these guys. So obviously before, these kids were racist and they discriminated against us because we were a Deku scrub. Yeah, I guess that's something to note as well. Even though we have seemingly made peace with the spirit of the mask, wearing it still seems to be a obviously agonizing experience, which is deeply disturbing. So you can imagine every single time we put on a mask that transforms us, we're in absolute pain. So that's great. So keep that in mind, what Link is putting himself through on this journey. Other than what we've already been through already, right? Well, you the guy who just popped that up there? Whoa. Hey, just for you, guy, I can make you a member of our gang, the Bombers. Because you're a human, and I'm racist. But don't worry, it's taught. It's not... No, I'm sorry, it's learned. It's not... You're not born this way. Hopefully, sometime in the future, I'll learn to stop discriminating. But there is a test for becoming a Bombers member. Come on, give it a try. Are you ready? Yeah? Are we doing hide and seek again? You can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning. I'll teach you our secret code. Ready? We're doing this again. Well. I imagine it would be easier as a Deku Scrub because of the spin. Although if I catch him off guard like that, sheesh. They said by tomorrow morning. It's only midday now, so that means I have all night. I have all day and all night. So that's not bad. Fly all you want, chicken boy. Okay, it's not impossible. It might be easier. Oh, well for this, I have to fly up there. You can't skip those cutscenes, but I mean, why would you want to? Don't you want to see Link torture himself to transform into a tortured soul? Playing a game right now, leave me alone. Oh, I see. I started the game as a Deku as human Link, so now I have to. Had to let him reset there for a sec. Whoa. Dang, these kids kind of got moves when they want to. Oh, you know what? I think just for the sake of... We can try to... Dang, wait a minute. Now I gotta remember the Song of Time backwards? Oh, crud. No. Yes. I love the freaking images set too of us. It's like we're casting like time magic. It's pretty cool. So now time is going to move slow. I'm pretty sure it moves at half speed now. I don't know how long that lasts, or if it lasts. I think if we play it again, it'll cancel it. I could be wrong about that. I've been wrong about so many things before. Bam. Freaking murdered you kids. Don't you forget it. You did it. So what's your name, guy? Link, huh? Alright, that Skull Kid broke our rules and he's been doing all kinds of bad things lately. Starting today, he's out. I'm making Link a bomber. You guys don't mind, right? Well, I've never been part of a team before. mean, I was part of the Kokiri, but I wasn't really a part of the Kokiri. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. Now this is basically your quest log. Every single person we meet, their schedules, anytime we talk to them, this thing is gonna update and going to let us know who does what at what time. And it doesn't, if I remember correctly, it does not reset. So everything we do in it gets recorded. The in-world sort of like tragic nature of this game is that anytime we help somebody with something and we make their life a little bit better in these 3 days, when we reset time, it's like that never happened. But it does all get recorded in the book, which is, you know, it's like, it's a story. These 3 days are a story that are going to keep being retold again and again. And it'll be different every time, but at least we'll know that it all happened. Which, again, with how Ocarina of Time ends, us being the only one who knows of what we did, it's like that situation again, but on a much larger scale, really. Well, not larger, but like an accelerated scale. One, find trouble people and add their names and pictures. Only 20 people will fit in your book. Well, I like how they tell you up front, like, hey, there are 20 people to help in the world. Promise 2, promise to help them. Mark promises with promise stickers. Never be late with fulfilling your promises. 3, whenever you solve someone's problem, it makes you happy. So, a happy sticker will be added to your book. I like how number 3 is like, when you help somebody else, it makes you happy. It's like, well, no, I'm a sociopath. I don't really care how other people feel. Now 4, no removing stickers. Use promise stickers to keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules. Alright then, I'll teach you the secret code. You ready? Is it the same thing? Well, seems like it. That's nice. Oh, it was actually added to a notebook. Oh, sick, okay. Now let's see how exactly that works. Yes, so yeah. Lets us know just about everything. So we are good with these guys. Helping people out 24 hours. Okay. So let's see. This says one of the entries you'll be doing is we're going to require paper. Okay, so we need to actually we need to get the deed again. So I'm going to go, I think this will be a little bit of jumping around because what I need to do, we've already done before. I need to go get that moon tier, which means I need to go back to the Astral Observatory, which means I need to go back through here. So I'm gonna jump to when I get the Astral tier and jump back to when I'm here. Do you have anything for us, Scarecrow? Yo, hey baby, I'm a stunning Scarecrow. Let's if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance until night. Shall we dance? No. Sorry, that's too bad. Oh, baby, that's a nice thing you got there. Let me hear a song you wrote on it. Well, let me see if the other Scarecrow song works. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a nice tune, baby. By the way, I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Wanna learn it? Sure, let's just see if anything changes. Okay, now listen up. Play the mysterious song backward, You can slow the flow of time. If you play each note twice in a row, you can move a half day forward. Okay. How's that? Pretty interesting, isn't it? But I like the song you played for me better, baby. If you want to see me again, play that song you wrote for me here or somewhere else. See ya, baby. Oh. Oh, he's gone. Well. Goodbye. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's just our Scarecrow song, yeah? I just kept it the same because simplicity's sake. We're also going to be wanting to collect a lot more money now, too. But I still haven't picked up that tier. I got distracted and started looking at stuff on Twitter. So I'll catch you when I'm done. Oh, actually, you're a child I've never seen before in town. Are you a new friend of the Bombers? I always say that it's important to develop your interests while you're young. Yeah, while you're young. You can use this telescope to look around town. I mean, here's the thing, right? Even with all the time Link spent as an adult in Ocarina of Time, he's still not as old as this man, right? But he is like an adult in a kid's body right now. There's no denying that. I mean, maybe Nintendo didn't mean it to read that way, maybe, because they always describe it as him getting put back in time by Zelda to recover his lost time. But in actuality, it's like, there's no just being a kid after everything, you know? Because it wasn't a matter of, it's one thing where like kids will go through a traumatizing event and that'll stunt them, and then eventually somewhere down the line they'll open up and they'll go back to being like kids. They'll go back to like acting their age. But this wasn't as simple as just going through a traumatizing event. Being in the body of an adult and having to go through the things he went through, the trials and trauma that he went through, I feel like that would mentally like age him up in a way that can't just be, you can't just flip back to being young again. I mean, Link seemed in fairly good spirits, although when he was riding Epona alone in the woods, he seemed not great. He seemed to have a little bit more pep in his step, kind of doing some of this stuff, but even then, a lot of that might just be relief that, you know, he's not transformed anymore. And that's the tier we need. Oh, we actually get music for Termina Field now. That's pretty cool. Okay. I got the moon tier. Now we need to go give it to that one guy for his spot. Oh, dog. This dumb dog. Yeah, buddy, I know. You've come to lay claim to every sprout in town. Oh, yeah. Hey, say hi to the wife for me. Well, I didn't really have an option there, but I guess I did hand this over to you. Let's sit on the jewel. Yeah. Right, because we're going to need paper specifically. We don't specifically need the deed. We need the paper that the deed is written out on. Is the deed the paper itself, or the things written on the paper? What a philosophical question to pose. Anyways, so now we have a bit of time. We can actually get a lot of money by like basically sprinting around Termina Field. So that's actually what I'm gonna go do. Because we have until 12. We're just killing time till 12 a.m. So some errand in the swamp? I do. It's dangerous to go outside of the walls, so I can't allow a child like you to... sword. My apologies, sir. What was wrong for me to treat you like a child? The southern swamp at Woodfall lies in this direction. Be careful. That's interesting. I find that really interesting. Because if it was back in Hyrule, I think that kind of shows... I think that, like, in a way, inadvertently kind of shows how Link's demeanor has changed. Because if that was beginning of Ocarina of Time, when we had a sword and a shield and a full getup out in when you leave Kokiri Forest, but the guards still didn't take us seriously. They laughed about it, like, oh, you and Zelda are gonna go save the day. You're gonna go save Hyrule. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, go ahead. You know, they kind of laughed us, but they like urged us. You know, be careful, okay? Because you're just a kid. But this guard, at first, looks at us, sees that we're a kid, but then sees what we have, and the way we're carrying ourselves, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know. That was my apologies for treating you like that. Go right ahead." Again, that might not have been the intention of such a small little bit of dialogue, but intention or not, I think it all adds together. You know what I mean? And I think that's cool. Yeah, so basically we can just sprint around here and collect rupees. And that's what I'm looking to do for the next 6 in-game hours. So I will, also, when I was talking about, like, crusty assets, look at this guy. A green choo-choo. It's nothing to be afraid of. It usually has something in its stomach that's useful. Don't get me wrong, choo-choos are, like, classic Zelda enemies. These are not my favorite iteration of them because they look absolutely ridiculous. Well, we know what to do with that when we get a chance. Oh. I just fell down a freaking hole. Oh. Well, hold on. Oh, we don't... Oh, we have bugs, but we don't have, Isn't that a Deku Baba? But it looks a little withered? Just cut it. You should at least get a Deku stick out of it. There are Deku sticks? Oh. Oh, hallelujah. Familiarity. But any items that we collect like this, we actually lose. Upon resetting time. Aw, dang, we don't have any of our bottles either. We have been completely stripped. Oh, heck yeah, please and thank you. Okay. So I will cut to when I have a bunch of money to go turn back in to the, Whoa! I might be turning in my money sooner than later. Well, I'll catch you when we've raised at least 200. But if you found any troubled people, if you do, add them to your notebook. Do you remember how to use your notebook? Yeah, I got it. Good thing, friend. Hey, we have friends! That's great, because all of our other friends left. I can't believe how much money drops in these bushes. I mean, I guess because money can be lost going from one day to another, they had to give you, like, a way to get money quick if you just needed some really fast, but still, it's crazy. What's this? More bugs. A rupee. The grottos feel less inviting. But yeah, you know, that's fine. That's whatever. I'm just gonna ignore that, I guess. Ugh, another all-nighter tonight. Wonder if we'll finish. Well, considering we made it to day 3 and you guys hadn't finished because, you know, the existential threat of the moon collapsing on your head, I don't know, man. Who's to say? What's this? You need something? Yeah. That was super easy. I thought that was gonna be way harder. Oh, you have to deposit the exact amount you have. I just figured I would just select a higher amount. You take everything I got. Alright, little guy. Now I've got a total of 217 rupees from you. What's this? You've already saved up 200 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. Yeah, I figured this would be way harder to do early since you can only carry 99, but you can just run out and just... I only attack the bushes, and I got this much money. And for that, we got an adult wallet. This is for adults, so it holds a lot of rupees. Now you can carry up to 200 of them, which isn't a lot, but it's... I'll take it. I mean, see? Doesn't it hold more than your old one? Fill it up and bring it back. Oh, and bring it all into deposit. Is there a new goal to get to? I saw that eventually we're going to need a total of 5,000, which is crazy. But oh well. Okay, which means we finished that, and it is 10 o'clock. I'm glad I slowed down time, or else I would have missed what we are going to be needing to do. So, let's get going. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna keep... time slow. I'm gonna see if we can do this really quick. We need to make sure that we are in the north area by the time 12 a.m. hits, or else we're going to miss the event that we need to get to. And then I'll have to reset. I'll have to do the reset of shame. That's what we're gonna call it. Anytime I mess up the timing of something, it's gonna be called the reset of shame. So what we're looking for is... Okay. There's a way to get 100 rupees every single time. There's a silver rupee we can get every single time we reset. Because I guess the chests reset, which is crazy. I think it's up, you go up here? That doesn't seem makeable. One moment. Oh, I think that is the one we have to do. Huh. That seems kind of brutal, but we'll try it again. Oh, dang. I'm actually doing it. Oh, but we're going to be cutting it so close. Boom, silver rupee. Hallelujah. And now we need to book it. Oh gosh, I'm actually getting a little having to make tight time limits like this. It's gonna stress me out. Okay, it says we need to make sure Let me make sure. Yeah, it says make sure you're within North Clock Town just before midnight hits. Alright. 12 a.m., first night. Alright. Yeah, we're in the right spot. So I don't know if you remember, but we saw there was a guy hiding behind that guy. You can kind of see him. Oh, it's creepy. And he said, oh, don't mind me, I'm just minding my own business, don't even worry about it. Well, we're gonna see why we absolutely should be worrying about it. Now, I remember when I played this game the first time, I discovered this on complete accident. And it spooked me out because I was not prepared. But there's a lot of things like that in this game where you'll just be in the right place at the right time. Or the wrong place at the right time, depending on how you look at it. And then something just spontaneous and strange will happen. And you'll have to react to it. Well, we're close. I think it's about to hit it. And if you miss this, well, I mean, like, not even that, but I have to be able to, I have to do this right, because if I do this wrong, then it's also just a failure. But there she is. A kindly old woman, who I think runs the bomb shop. Hello, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess if NPCs are like moving somewhere, they will not stop to talk to you. I do like the detail that Link is able to wield a much larger shield now. Look at this man, look at this creep. Look at him galloping slowly towards this old defenseless woman. What? It's like watching two cars collide in slow motion. Oh, now he's kind of booking it. Give the old lady her luggage back. Screw you, man. Get the heck out of here. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta strike him before he gets away with it. Man, he really picked up the pace. Jeez. Hi, ma'am. Are you okay? Thank you. Since he didn't make off with the bags, I can finally stock bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you. It's a dangerous mask, but you could use it to throw your own festival fireworks show. You got a grenade to put over your face. You got the blast mask. Wear it with C. You can have a blast with B, but you'll lose life energy in the process. Well, thanks for helping me. Take care. The old lady from the bomb shop was added to your notebook. You guarded the old woman's luggage. This was also added to your notebook. Yeah, so now if we can check with, yeah. And I believe the emblem at the end means that we've completed that. There's only one thing to do. Thanks for guarding the bag from the thief. Yeah, so now we got the blast mask, which is a horrible thing to give a child, but yeah, we can wear it. We look ridiculous. I mean, with most masks, we're gonna look ridiculous, but then we can just, you know, explode, and you lose half a heart. I mean, it's kind of amazing. I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, it's sort of a crazy thing, especially that you can get it this early. But she also said she's gonna have bomb shops. She's going to add bomb bags to her shop tomorrow, which is cool. Because otherwise, I think when you go there, we just wouldn't see. She just wouldn't have bomb bags, which sucks. Okay, so Oh, alright, this is another timing thing. There is... It needs to be 1 a.m. And we need to go to the north of Termina Field. We're gonna go talk to a guy on a mound. A totally normal thing to do. Let's see, I think let's just head right over here on foot. Should be fine. What am I listening to right now? Oh, there's like snow mounds moving around. Well, that's terrible, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ah, there he is. If you listen carefully, this is actually the song that those two girls were dancing to. And then they told us to get the heck away from them. Which is not nice. This guy looks crazy. He's got a bit of a gut on him too, I respect it. As a fellow big gut man, I respect it. I am no longer proud of the living. My sadness to the moon. I haven't left my chance, or I haven't left my dance to the world. I am filled with regret. Translation. I am disappointed, O moon. I have died. Oh, I plan to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had taught my new dance to someone. Well, you could teach it to me. Oh. Oh, I see. I would not have guessed to do that initially. But yeah, what we need to do... Oh, it actually gives us a jingle, too. Again, it's amazing that they're going to get so much more mileage out of the handful of notes. So this guy appears, according to this guy appears from 12 a.m. to 6 p.m. on any night. He always appears right here, and he's a tormented soul, and the Song of Healing is meant to help tortured or wandering souls. So, and he is obviously filled with regret. Which is also another huge theme, I think, to the game, is being left with regrets. Which is interesting, because that kind of... Because we were talking about that at the end of Ocarina of Time as well. Is that everybody sort of had a regret of some sort. A regret that was caused by some passage of time. Not being able to protect their people, not being able to be with the people they want to be with, not being able to do the things they wanted to do. You know, and being left with regrets. So the fact that that carried over into this game as well is very interesting. Spread my dance across the world. Train its followers. I have taught it to you. Now make it into a popular dance craze. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so I'm gonna have to get a phone. I'll make a TikTok of it. I don't like... Look how it's stitched together. Also, I mean, look at it in general. You got Kamaro's mask. Use it to teach his dance to the world, so his moves can become as popular as he had hoped they would be. I am counting on you. I am counting on you. Oh. You became the dancer's successor. This was added to your notebook. Okay, so he actually... I know, like, when I said he was a tormented soul, I took it as, like... You know. Sign of taking over for Ghost Dancer. Ghost of a charismatic dancer enjoys moonlight. Okay, Kamara, I'll do my best. Don't worry, man. I'll just I'll start a TikTok account. I'll do your dance on there a couple times, you know. I'll collab with some other TikTok stars or influencers. I hate everything I'm saying right now. And then boom. Dance craze. Easy. Link's hitting the gritty. What if that was... That's the dance. I'm never mind, Kamara. I'm changing your dance. You are now just... Your dance... You're going to be known for creating the gritty. If I'm not mistaken, putting this on just... I can't... I don't know what to say. I don't think there's anything to say. Other than, look how disturbing this is, because it's like skin colored. So it puts this like skin pocket over your actual face, and then you have a tiny head on top. It's truly awful stuff, I'm gonna be honest. But useful, because what we can do with that is head over to those two girls who were trying to nail their dance and who really hated us. Just hated us. Oh, first thing to do. East Stocktown, we need to go to... During any night from 12 a.m. onward, there's a... You know what? I'll just let this one speak for itself when we get there. Oh, here we go. So, this place would normally be closed off. Would be closed off unless we had a reservation or whatever the heck. However, what we can do... So we can head up here. I believe this is stock pot in, because here's a big pot. We can head inside anyways. Yeah. And it is deathly quiet in here. If we go into the right room... There's a bug on the ground. I guess they just put bugs anywhere now. Oh, what is this guy saying? Did you meet the Rosa sisters, our fellow performers from the troupe? They're twins, too. They're twins just like us. Can you believe it? I think they're practicing somewhere in West Clocktown right now. There are two sets of twins traveling in Gorman's troupe of entertainers. I mean, what are the chances? I'd say the chances are about 1 in a million. No, wait. Make that 4 in a million. Well, that's lovely, guys. Yeah, so it's really worth talking to NPCs in this game because, like, they all just sort of... Rooms, you're the worst. Tattle, I'm... Wait, hold on, what's that? Employees only, no admins. Tattle, I'm just trying to... Listen, I'm trying to... Well, I can't explain to you what I'm trying to do, right? Because there would be no reason logically for us to do this. But I'm doing it anyways. Oh, hello, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I'm just trying to find the right room. I need to use the little men's room. Yeah, so there's a hand in the toilet. Paper, please. Now, as you can see, there's a box of paper right next to him. That seemed to be, I don't know, like documents of some sort. But why use that when we can use the valuable deed, like property deed? That proves that we're a landowner? Let's just use that instead. Yay! This, of course, being the one that we traded the moon tier to the Deku shrub salesman for. Yes, this is a very elaborate thing, but here you go, man. Oh, you saved me. Oh. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. No, I don't really need... Well. That's nice, I suppose. that makes me uncomfortable. But whatever. That's just fine. Yeah, as much as I'm not hyped about accepting toilet heart pieces, I think it really does show how what kind of a low point Link is at currently. He went from like being the hero of time, the defeater of all evil and darkness and demons, the defeater of Ganondorf, the great evil king, the great demon lord, to fetching people toilet paper, using his own deeds to his own land, giving it to people as toilet paper, so they can wipe their butts with his grief and misery. You helped somebody out of a jam. Okay. I guess Tattle didn't have anything to say about that. That's just fine. And then, yeah, dang, I mean, we've already fulfilled 3 things. Well, we have partially fulfilled some things. Person living in the inn's restroom. Details unknown. Oh yeah, and this notes that like he can be here at any point, like any night. Same thing with Kamaro. He's out at any night. And same thing with the kids. All day, every day. This lady only this is an important distinction. She's only appears the first night at exactly that time. So, person living in the inn's restroom. Details are unknown. And you know, honestly, that's fine. I don't really need to know. So we can head out the front door, and now we need to go talk to the music man, who I guess is another member of this troupe. So there's the 2 twins. There's the Kamaro sisters, the 2 twins who juggle, and I guess this music man who is also staying at that inn, which makes sense because they're all staying at the inn for the carnival. So you can kind of start to like see all the inner workings of everybody, how everybody fits in together. So when you talk to him as a human, I said I was too loud when I practiced in my room. I got mad. Now I'm sad. I'll just think about the past to keep my mind off the bad. Ah yes, I'll do that. Dear guest, long ago I was in an animal troupe with dogs and donkeys and such. Why could a man join? That's 'cause a man is an animal too, my boy. Oh. They were all great. But there was one thing I didn't like about it. Why was the dog the leader? Was it 'cause something was wrong with me, sir? Well, you might have. You seem to, like, suffer from a bit of mood swings. I know another guy who sells masks. It might just come with this, I don't know, maybe this is just like everybody here is a little bit, unhinged. That's fine. It's a personality quirk. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, that dog was an amazing leader. He always had a stellar troop no matter what animals he had to work with. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask. I stole it. I wanted it because it was the leader's mask. But I no longer need it. I give it to my guest. So the dog wore an eagle mask? You got the Bremen mask. This mask belonged to the leader of the animal troop. Try parading it around tiny young animals. The leader was a good instructor. His members matured quickly, and they became adults in an instant. Huh. Guru, the traveling musician, was added to your notebook. You listened to his confession of guilt. That's interesting. So he was part of an all-animal troupe. He's conflicted about being allowed in, and then he's even more conflicted about the fact that he was not the leader of it. But he admitted that the dog was that's amazing. Thanks for hearing confession. Musician of the Gorman troupe. Yeah, so now we have this mask. I do like how they give you, you can check info on items now. And what this does is, this. You just play a little tune. Surely that will be important later, but not now. Oh, you can play it for the dog, which is hilarious to me. The dog that kept mauling us. But honestly, because he kept mauling us, just because we would take a scrub, I don't really feel like doing that. Because he's rude, and I don't like him very much. Instead, we're gonna go to the Kimura sisters. Now we're gonna go to the Kimura sisters. And we're going to, as the only successor to, oh, actually. Yeah, I wanted to pause it. You rich little guy, I know. Ladies, do I have a dance for you? I like how they both stop and they're just patiently watching. Ladies, please. You can remain standing. Thank you for teaching us those steps. You are our master. Okay, yo. Let's take 20 off the top. All right, guys. We don't gotta do that. Criminy, this image. Did you think that the hero of time would quickly find himself in these situations? I'm getting people toilet paper. I'm becoming a dance instructor. I got girls calling me master. Meanwhile, keep in mind, the moon is going to collapse on top of our heads and kill everybody. But clearly, you know, I've got stuff going on. You got a piece of heart. Oh my gosh, we got a 4th heart piece already. Nice. That's pretty cool. Another thing to remember about this game is that since there's only 4 temples, like main temples to do, outside of the final temple, or final dungeon, rather, a majority of the things that we pick up, whether masks or heart pieces or anything, all of that is side stuff. Most of this game is side quests, to be completely honest. I want to say at least 80% of it is side quests. If you just went from one temple to the next, I feel like you would be, you'd get through the game extremely quickly, and you would not be very strong either. The Rosa sisters, twin dancers, were added to your notebook. You stole the hearts of the dancers. This was added to your notebook. Oh, that's a cute way to put it. Oh, that's adorable. Master, you're so cool. Hilarious. I like the head scratching from Link. That's so cute. That was like the one instance where it felt like Link got to kind of like show a little bit of youthfulness again. Up to this point. I mean, that's kind of an interesting thing though, right? We're helping all these disparate souls, whether it's just listening to them, piecing them back together, healing them, saving their stuff. it's small things, right? It's not like world-ending stuff. But what's interesting is that the world is literally ending. But these people, these are the things that the people care about and are hanging on to. These two just want to learn the perfect dance. Meanwhile, the moon is about to crash on top of them, right? People are trying to put on a carnival still. And I think that plays into this idea of, like, people will ignore what's right in front of them, the problem that's right in front of them, existential or otherwise, until it's too late, right? Like, that's a for sure thing. You can say it's an allegory for any number of things, whether it's climate change or any number of other things. Climate change is an easy one to jump to, right? But at the same time, I think what this game does, which I appreciate, is it doesn't minimize the individual's problem either, right? Because it's never to say that, like, just because there's something larger at stake, that's not to say that your problems don't matter, you know? You might be a very privileged person, but that doesn't mean that, like, you have to ignore the things that matter to you, right? Because they matter to you, and that's enough, right? Like, you might have a life, your life might be well off, you might be better off than 90% of people forever, right? But if you're hurt in some personal way, or something is getting to you, or is getting you down, that's not nothing, you know? It's just important to check yourself. I think it's important to... I think as long as you acknowledge that, like, if you acknowledge whatever privileges you have, whatever things are going right for you, as long as you acknowledge how well off you are, it's okay to still feel how you feel about the things that aren't going so well in your world. I think that's fine, you know? The last thing you want to do is like, I feel like people tend to compare baggage a lot. And it's like, that's not... Or not trauma specifically. Well, I mean, yeah, people kind of do that, right? But, like, it's like, no, it's like, what? It's sort of missing the mark in my mind. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this guy's problems weren't as big as this guy's problems, maybe, but also weren't as big as these two people's problems. But what matters is that this was very important to this lady. What we did for these two was very important to them. Listening to this guy made him better, like, feel better. We successfully carried on the legacy of this man. All of these things are just as important as each other because they were important to these individuals. They were tied to the hopes and dreams of each individual that these masks came from. And that, you know, that matters, you know? Anyways. Jeez. Okay. Enough of that. We're gonna bring it to the second day. I'm gonna shoot forward to the second day. I'm gonna grab 90 rupees from the bank, and then we're gonna go buy that bomb bag from the lady whose stock we saved. So I'll see you when I get that all sorted. Oh, really quick, there's a mayor to the town. Oh. He's not in yet. Well, I guess it is 6 in the morning. I wouldn't want to be in the office at 6 in the morning. Although he is the mayor. And here we are. Oh, there she is. A nice fella helped me out, so we can finally sell big bomb bags. Once again, the giants are looking out for me. Oh, the giants? That's the first that we've heard of them. Well, this is a different place. Only Tattle mentioned anything about gods, so maybe the giants are what these people look out for? Mommy, don't go picking up bomb bags in the middle of the night anymore. It's like asking to be mugged. Okay, well, it's not victim blame, dude. And I've actually heard that a thief has been lurking on the outskirts of town. But it's been a lifelong dream to sell big bomb bags since back in your daddy's day. Since we can't get the Goron made goods. This was a big chance, honey. Just don't want anything to happen to you, Mommy. Oh. That's... Oh. Welcome. We just got a larger bomb bag in stock. Well, I don't even have a normal one. 90 rubies, 30 bombs? Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy it. Oh, I see. So they normally sell regular bomb bags, which carry 20. But when you save her, they carry a big one, which carries 30. Huh. Oh, so, I mean, we just skipped to, like, the better bomb bag. And now we're gonna actually be able to pick up bombs, too. Cool. I'm gonna just leave. There'll be fireworks show at night before the carnival. You should go see it. Come again. I think we might have been able to catch some of the fireworks as we were, but we were kind of dealing with Skull Kid. We kind of had to bail out of that situation pretty fast. We had like 5 minutes. Cool. Alright, next thing to do... is the Swordsman's School. Oh, which is also in this part of town. Probably one of these doors. Oh, is it this one? This looks like a dojo. It is. Oh, hey, I know you. Well, in the other place, you were the man of the desert. So, one sec. Okay. When you sharpen your sword skills, your mind is sharpened naturally. His head is moving, but the hair stays in place. What the heck? With the moon getting closer the recent days, the number of weak and frightened has increased. But when you attain a master's level of training as I have, there is nothing to fear. By learning at this training center, you can attain such a strong mind and will. So, will you try it? So novice course just kind of teaches you the ropes, but from what I understand, it's just a lot of jump slashing, so we'll give it the expert course. The expert course is a practice session. Cut down the 10 logs using a highly difficult techniques. Oh, yeah? Okay. If you score a perfect 30 points, you shall be taught all the secrets. So you have to get a perfect score. I think I already messed up. I definitely messed up. Okay, the technique isn't difficult, but you do have to kind of like line it up a bit. Your training is insufficient. You must jump more. Start over from the beginning. But now I'm out of money. Crud. Regrettable. Truly regrettable. Well, don't guilt me. Okay, hold on. I just need to get more cash. crud, that was gonna be so cool. I got out just the right amount of money. Oh, I guess it always rains on the second day. Well, that makes sense. I need all my money. I don't have any money, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deposit. Okay. No more than 3 tries. Use it wisely. I feel bad for even having to take this much out. I was gonna be so cool. I had exactly the right money to get the bag and the and do this. Okay, but now I understand how it feels. I understand the game feel of it. Man, I was talking big game. Oh, I messed up again. For Pete's sake, because my sword... What? Because my sword isn't out when it starts, so I lock on and then I can't do a jump attack. I also missed one because it just didn't come out. Well, no, I mean, I like hit the log, but it didn't cut it. I don't know. It was very weird. Yeah, Sensei. Okay. 2 more. I have this try and 1 more try after that, or I'm a fool. I did it. Oh, that one stayed standing up. What the heck? Impressive. I must give you something. Here. Boom, another heart piece. Yeah, baby, let's go. Unbelievable. Cherish it well. Yes, sir. I can't like bow, so I'm just gonna do that. Thank you, Sensei. I will remember what you taught me here. Only jump slash. It does double damage, so. Okay. So this one's gonna work a little differently. Oh my gosh, is it happening? Is it finally happening? I can't believe this. For only the second time since starting this legacy, I get to say it's time to go bomb some Dodongos. I really don't like how the choo-choos look. I'm gonna be honest. I'll say it. Okay, so not this one, but this one. There's a hole next to a mushroom. Which mushroom? I don't rightfully know, but it should be fairly obvious where the hole is. Also Dodongos. Oh, wait a minute. Well, this is just straight up. What is this? Hold on. Oh. Oh, there it is. Wait, wasn't that, Oh, hold on. I don't think we can't actually fight these guys. What? Don't you know about the Dodongo? It moves slowly, and you can circle around to its backside. Got it? Whoa. Okay, hold on. This says we need bombs, but I don't have bombs. That was the, what was it, the Serenade of Shadow? Or something like that? That was for the Shadow Temple, I'm pretty sure. It's interesting that was just scrawled on a wall. Because those songs are not going to be coming back, from my understanding. Okay, we also need to make sure that we're careful not to, oh, we have full bombs. I don't know why I just assumed that they were going to give us none. That would be terrible freaking salesmanship. Give us a whole bag to carry bombs and then give us no bombs. But the Dodongos are, like, way larger than they were. Ow. Oh, they also blow up. But they drop 50 rupees. Can't wait to go bomb some Dodongos. Oh, crud. Never look at explosions. We're too good for that. Yeah, they drop freaking 50 rupees when you kill these two guys, so we're already kind of stacked again, which is crazy. Oh, this is our first chest that we actually get a cutscene for. That's great. Sick. Which puts us at, we only need 2 more again. Dang. Yeah, it's crazy when Zelda games open up for the first time. I have a feeling every single time we get like a little bit more freedom on our characters in each of these games. We're gonna have to see how much stuff we can actually do, because it's pretty cool. Oh crud, not these guys again. Oh gosh. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the bottom. Apparently there's going to be along the way here, there's going to be a giant bird, which has apparently a lot of health, but if you kill him, he drops a rupee that gives you 200 rupees, I think? So, I mean, if you got the spirit, then, you know, be my guest. But what I'm looking for is a hole. Oh, in the 3DS version, you can actually see through these fields. Oh wait, the butterflies usually point out holes, right? Oh, I remembered that tip from Ocarina of Time. It was still true. Oh. Yeah, so we fought some Dodongos. Now it's time to try our hand at a P-hat. Don't tell me you don't know about the P-hat. Hey, Tattle? Hey, can you, you know, cut the sass a little bit? Please and thank you. Just remember that the root is something. Oh wait, we have to use what we learned. Ow, crud. It's literally like we're trying to fight a helicopter. It's kind of nuts. Oh, and they explode too? Why does everybody explode? Yeah, it's kind of nuts because we have about as many hearts as we would have had when we could first fight P-Hats in Ocarina of Time. But I remember, I don't know if you remember me saying it, I used to challenge myself when I played Ocarina of Time the first time to go and fight P-Hats. I would get killed a bunch, because I was a dumb. I was a dumb. And baby. And bad. But, look at us, fighting Dodongos. We had to use a lot of bombs to do that, but we had to use a small country's worth of explosives in order to kill those bombs, or kill the Dodongos, but we did it. And now we can head over to Milk Road. Okay, so we don't want to go in there. What we want to do... Oh, that's the bird that was being talked about to Curry. Oh, he looks awful. Run, this bird steals your items. Come on, what are you doing just standing around? I'm trying to... Tattle, you screwed me over, Tattle. Okay, screw this bird. He stole a lot of my money. I had like 100 rupees. Okay, well, what we're about to go do, we need 20 rupees in order to do it. So, keep that in mind. And you also need the Bremen mask that we got talking to the music man. Well, here's something you want to do. You're definitely going to want to slash these whenever you see them. It'll be important later. Oh, an actual fairy. Or a different kind of fairy. Goldman Track, home of the horseback riding experts, beginners welcome. Please drop in at your leisure. Oh, nice. Still don't have a targeting reticule, but I'll take what I can get. Hey, Tingle. What's this? Green clothes, white fairy? So, could you by chance be a forest fairy? In a way. My name is Tingle. I think I'm the same as you, sir. Yay, father. I guess this is technically the first time we're meeting him now, huh? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. I believe you. Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Get lucky. So, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know. We should be friends. In exchange, I'll sell you a map for cheap. How cheap are we talking? Yeah, I could use one for Romani Ranch. It's interesting that they, like, cut you out of having maps. You know, I guess it would make sense, though. Because, like, we were born and raised in Hyrule, so, like, having a lay of the actual land kind of makes sense. But this place, this is brand new to us. We have no idea what this place is. It's weird how they separated every single area with its own maps, though. These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. Your words are mine, Tingle. They always have been, they always will be. Well, then it's off to Romani Ranch, which I believe is over here. No, wait, no, this, oh, it very clearly said this was the Gorman place. So this isn't where we want to be exactly. Oh, no, yeah. No, we want to go to Romani Ranch, which is... Well, we can't go that way yet. me consult a map. Owl statue, map. Oh, I see. I wouldn't... This is where we want to go. Milk Village, Romani Ranch. I see. But if we look at this, someone was up to no good mischief and blocked the road to Romani Ranch. Sorry, wait another day. Yeah, so he doesn't mention it, but Skull Kid is the guy who did this. So now we need to push it forward because even though we have we have bombs and a mask that explodes, we have to wait for this guy to open it up for us. But we don't really have to wait. Because he's not wrong. When he said wait another day, that is actually what we have to do. But if you notice, we don't actually respawn at like when we changed days in Ocarina of Time. We don't actually have to wait. I mean, we don't have to respawn at the entrance of where we were. Dawn of the final day. Dawn of the final day, and we haven't done anything. We haven't made any progress towards finishing our actual final goal. But that's fine, because we helped out a lot of people. They're going to go back to suffering after we reset time, but whatever. Open the way. Thanks, man. This game is structured so strangely. You really do just wander aimlessly around. And sort of just find things to do, you know? It's very strange, very strange. So there's not much else to do here. However, it did say at the very back there's a pair of double doors which we can use to get stuff. Look! Oh my gosh, it's my freaking horse! Oh, Link looks so happy. Hi, Epona. Oh, can I? I wonder if I can... We can't talk to Saria. I can hear Epona's theme, but... I actually got a little misty when I saw my horse. It's just so sad that we lost Epona. Hey, are you okay? Huh? You? Who? Who were you again? So this isn't Malin. This is Romani. She is not well. A young girl living at a ranch with sister. She seems unwell, which is not great, but there's not really anything we can do for her right now. Her quest line? Or, well, we saw what happened when we don't do her quest line is the thing. Oh gosh, the freaking day's ending. It sucks that we have to wait so long before being able to come here. You know, if this was Limbo, seeing this guy specifically getting to be here with all of these baby chicks when it was that we had to bring him that blue cuckoo that only liked him, that would only like make noise for him in the in Ocarina of Time. If this is Limbo, and this is where he ended up surrounded by a bunch of baby chicks, that's kind of really lovely in a way. I heard it from my gramps. Says the moon's gonna fall. With something that big, it's sure to take this ranch down with it. Oh well. My only regret is that I won't get to see these guys in their prime as roosters. The cuckoo-loving grog was added to your notebook. Let's see. Cuckoo Shack's breeder. His crest is frightful. Oh, instead of like his crest? You mean like his because he's crestfallen, or like interesting way to put it? Well, if you remember correctly, the guy who gave us the Brennan mask mentioned something very specifically. He said when the leader of his troop, the dog leader of his troop, would use this mask and play a song, all the other animals would quickly mature into full adults by the end of it. So we're gonna see how true that actually is. You know, the juxtaposition of playing a happy little tune to guide a bunch of baby chicks to maturity while the moon slowly comes down on us. It's something that it's an experience that could only be provided by a video game. And only in a story that is about handling death in such a unique way. It's like I said before, is seeing all these little chicks grown up going to save the day? No, but it's gonna make one guy happy. I don't really get it, but just seeing these guys with the crest and all, I don't have any regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied. Here, you can have this from me. You got the bunny hood. My, what long ears you have. Was that a Little Red Riding Hood reference? Will the power of the power of the wild spring forth? Oh, I actually laughed. Yeah. These guys are all roosters. Oh wow, that actually got to me a little bit. This is what I mean. This is what it's all about. It's you don't ignore the big problems. Don't ignore the greater picture, right? But it's okay to care about what you care about. Even if it's small and maybe meaningless. We helped raise these chicks for this guy, and he's a little happier, you know? And what's, you know, what's a little extra happiness before the world ends? And for that, we have the godsend item. The item to end all items in video games. We have the bunny hood. If you thought walking backwards quickly was where it was at, now we just move quickly. Here's us without bunny hood. Here's us on bunny hood. Get yourself a man on bunny hood. I don't think our backwards momentum increases. But we do just move faster now. I think rolling actually slows us down. It's not substantial, but but considering how much traveling we've had to do in just this one episode, it's gonna help out a lot. Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quickly sprint back and cash in the rest of our money. Deposit the rest of our money. So let's see here. Well, there is the Deku Playground. Well, I might go try my hand at the Deku Playground again. There are other things that are technically possible right now, but I'm gonna keep following the guide because I feel like the guide has a good pace. I feel like the guide's gonna strike a good balance of doing side stuff and then going and doing story stuff. There's a couple more things we can do, but it involves repeating steps for something that we've already repeated twice now, which would be getting the deed, as well as a quest that needs a whole new 3-day cycle. And if we did that, then we wouldn't be able to also do the swamp. That would be too much stuff. Okay, well, despite the fact that the vibes are currently in shambles, let's let's go see about maybe we can bust out this last thing. It would be cool to get at least this one heart piece, because we only need one more heart piece. We can save the other two for maybe a better opportunity later on. I do have enough. I might actually get these two. These next two that are possible, because I do have enough rupees for one of them. One second, let me slow down time first off. Oh, it is already slow. Okay. Let's see what we can do in 4 tries. That sucked. That sucked. that was awful. It was absolutely terrible. Well, now I want to do this one right now just because I don't want to do this later. The very first time I did this one was like the best I did. No, what? That was garbage, and you know it. That was garbage, game. You know that was messed up. The platform that I boosted out of freaking caught my feet, ate my jump, I leapt off. Uncool. Okay, so something to know is that you stay up in the air, you only start to lose altitude depending on how far away you are. Or what I mean is, you run out of flight power, and will eventually drop if you get too far away. Wait a minute, that's the key. I don't need... Crud. Okay, I got myself another try though. Wait, that's the key though. That's actually the key. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Crud! I will not be using it wisely. I'm going to be using it very unwisely. I'm a fool. I think what adds insult to injury is when you drop down and you just absolutely miss it and hit the floor. Having to watch yourself slowly fall down and hit the floor is so discouraging. It's like actually heartbreaking. No, it did it again. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Okay, so you can only boost out of that one if it's at the peak or if it's moving down, or else it's gonna catch your feet and then get you out of the flight. That's so annoying. It's also annoying because I haven't had to think about that yet. I haven't had any troubles with that, and now it's happened like twice. Okay, I need to do these two as fast as possible. Because the ones on the outer ring are the hardest ones, and I need the most time to oh gosh, that was really hard to line up for some reason. Okay. That might have been it. That might have been too late now. Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh. It's all over, baby. Give me your heart piece, you rat bastard. I'll record this time. So what's your name, young one? Link? That's a strange name for a Deku scrub. If you can, come back again tomorrow. But there is no tomorrow. Hold on, let me see here. Oh, wait a minute. This is one of the most difficult pieces of heart in the game, and perhaps could be left until after Woodfall Temple, when you have more experience with Deku Link. Oh, it says you have to win. He said come back tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Hey, everybody's gonna burn, buddy. I see. You have to win once every single day. The game's so hard. You would need so much money. You also need you need to come back here in a full 3-day cycle. That's brutal, okay. Well, there's no getting that one, that's for sure. You know what? There might be a different one we can do. We'd be cutting it super close, but let me see. If I actually manage to get this one before the time's up, that's gonna be crazy. So there's something that we need to spot, but we need to go to the observatory in order to do it. We did everything else we need to do for it, so we might actually have enough time. It's not even, it's about halfway through this day. Oh, dang. I got mad hops with the bunny hood. I guess that makes sense. Although, does it really? Rabbits and bunnies, they do jump. I wouldn't necessarily say they have mad hops compared to, like, some other things. I always say that it's important to develop your interests while young. You can use the telescope to look around if you're interested. Give it a try. I would love to. Because there's something we need to see. Aha, we need to watch this man. We have to watch him. Very specifically, we have to watch him leave town. This is the guy that we got the deed from. We don't need to tell him what we used the deed for. I think he's going home. Oh, hey, look, there's a man climbing a tree. Where? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we need to see him enter that hole. I did find it interesting. Hey, can I actually, like, leave from this way, sir? Is there an exit over here? Hello? Hey, what does this guy do? Oh, holy crud! 17 minutes remaining. Oh, I see. There's a thing to plant stuff. Okay, okay. We're gonna be cutting it so close. This is the final thing that we're gonna do this episode, though. Thank goodness we got the bunny hood. You need 100 rupees to do this. Crud. I just hit my head on the smallest little edge of ladder. It's actually impressive. And I'm only doing this because we are one away from having 5 hearts already, and I think that's really cool, and I would love to be able to get that before the end of this. Oh, the guard was looking up at the moon. I love our priorities are maybe a little bit skewed, all things considered. But yeah, what you need to do is you need to go to the observatory after getting the deed, trading the moon tier for the deed from that Deku scrub. And you need to watch him, use the observatory thing to watch him drop into this hole. You have to watch him drop all the way in, and give it a little bit after, I would say. And then, here he is. Oh, but this is the one we were in before, but it was empty. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Hi, sir. Ah, what are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Please, I'll sell you a piece of powder if you just keep this place a secret. 150 rupees for it. You say no. Even if you have it, you say no first. No good? In that case, you leave me no choice. What about for 100 rupees? Now you buy it. He's not going to drop lower than that. I think he locks you out of it if you say no again. Or he raises it back up, who knows. Your maximum life energy. Oh man, okay, we're going to go into the next area with 5 hearts. Which is still not as many, like I still feel extremely weak, but it's better than nothing. It's not that I don't believe you, just to be safe, I'm moving my storage. You hurry up and get out too. Oh, we freaking booted him. That's funny. I kind of feel bad. I didn't mean to, like, make him paranoid, but I mean, it's fair. I think it's fair. It makes sense. Okay. Okay, and with that... with the world collapsing around us. Oh, actually, really quick. We saw something else up there, too. I didn't even think about it. There was a dude climbing a tree up here. Because if you saw, there was a rupee in the tree. We're just gonna knock him out. Oh, crud, are you okay? Hey, I stole that rupee from a crow. Don't go stealing it, man. Oh, you hurt his foot? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. Oh man, we're only on the second cycle and we're already testing how many, testing out hurting people. I feel really bad. I didn't know we injured him. And he stole it from a crow? But the crows steal stuff from you, I think. So, in the end of the day, we're all thieves. So here's the plan now. Last thing we're gonna do, drop off these 77 rupees. Beginning of next episode, what I'll probably do is I'll do a quickie montage, and show myself getting the other 2 heart pieces that we can possibly get right now, because I think it would just be cool to be ahead. And there's such random oddball things is that I don't think they would be a good time to do it. I don't think I'm gonna get much. I don't think going through an area is gonna make me much better than I am right now at maneuvering against the Deku Shrub. So I'm just gonna fill my wallet up, and we're using all that money one day after another. I'm gonna slow down time, and I'm just gonna you'll see the montage of me trying to get those wins all 3 days, and we'll also gonna pay the postman a visit because he's another guy we can get a heart piece from already. But so what I'm gonna do is thank you, sir. Okay, that's that. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see. The Deku Scrub. Title deed, we did that one. And the postman. Okay. So with that, another 3 days are up. We're a little bit stronger. We've managed to help a couple people, which isn't nothing. And next time it will be time to go actually explore one of the areas, one of the first big areas of the game, and hopefully make it to the first dungeon to seek the aid of whoever we're trying to seek the aid of. They mentioned giants earlier, so maybe that has something to do with it. But for now, that's all she wrote. If you like this, press all the buttons you press when you like something. You can leave comments if you want to, or don't. That's fine. You can press dislike if you liked it, and a like if you disliked it, and a like if you liked it, and a dislike if you disliked it. Do whatever you want. I'm not your dad. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell if you want to get notified of more things going on. There's also a Twitch. I stream sometimes. I finished streaming the entirety of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on there. I'm gonna do the after story for that pretty soon, and then probably I've been thinking about going back and doing maybe streaming God of War in preparation, because God of War 2 is like right around the corner, so that's a thought. It would fit the preparing my body for a blank, because that's why I played Xenoblade Chronicles again. Still need to play 3, but 3 is like another 120-hour game to do amongst everything else that I'm currently doing. So we'll see about that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, then don't be afraid to show some love. And I'll see you next time.